So this is obviously a huge issue that's going to be facing teenagers in a lot of these border cities.
Yeah, it's just like with the military. They go after those young, impressionable minds when they're the youth. It's the easiest way to kind of brainwash them into what you need them to do.
Exactly. It's kind of frightening. Well, you were actually at one of these facilities today where they're housing these unaccompanied minor illegal aliens. And, you know, you were there for what you thought was going to be a press conference. The Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, Jed Johnson, was in town. But once again, the runaround. What happened?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, the Homeland Security has on their webpage right now for today's date a press conference with Jed Johnson, FEMA, and other White House officials. So being the media, what do? We go down there to cover it. We want to find out why they're letting these illegals flood into our nation. There's nothing wrong with doing that. We get down there. As soon as we get there, Secret Service, Homeland Security just engulf us, surround us, take my IDs, you know, ask us why we're here. And I say, I had a printout of the actual Department of Homeland Security site saying that there was a press conference today. And the guy was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, you know, and just giving us a runaround the whole time. And I'm like, this is freaking ridiculous. You know, we drove all the way from Austin out here to cover this. We get here, and now you beat feet and run off the freaking base. I mean, what are they trying to hide?
So they see you arrive, and the black cars just roll out.
Oh, yeah, you know, the little earpiece, you're, you know, talking into their wrist, and then slide into the car and just jet out.
Wow. That's unbelievable. So there was no other press there at a press conference?
No one there. No one there at all. No one else cares about it.
Well, this could be another one of their green screen. I'm on site here at the Lackland Air Force Base, and it's a green screen.
You know, whatever's going on, there's something that they're trying to hide. I mean, obvious. I mean, it's...
Yeah. That's exactly what Jakari and Adon were saying when they were down there, is that, you know, at night is when everyone would scramble out, but during the day it was complete silence. It's like nothing was even happening there.
Well, compared from last time I went with Kit, it was way more security, way more kids in there. I mean, they had that place beefed up, planes in the air flying over, you know, whatever's going on, they're trying to keep that under wraps, and they don't want the media coming in and doing their jobs. And on top of that, he's like, have you guys filmed anything? And I said, yeah. And he goes, the Department of Homeland Security guy grabs the phone and takes it into his vehicle and deletes the footage.
Wow.
So we can do our job in America now.
Exactly. Well, that's why we're always trying to do the live streaming with Ustream, so that that footage is out. There's no way they can delete it. But they actually forcibly removed all of your cartridges and made you prove that you didn't actually get on the base illegally and try to sneak on.
Well, once they, you know, convoyed out with Jed Johnson and all that, one of the Secret Service guys stayed behind, followed behind us till we left. Then the Air Force security officers pulled us over again outside the gate to check to make sure we had no more footage again.
Right, and that's what they do, is they want to treat you like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah,
by practicing and exercising your First Amendment right and doing the job of a journalist, letting America know what's happening with their taxpayer dollars and the true situation there at the border and what's happening at these facilities. Like, they don't even want the representatives to go in and take pictures, because I think the images of these thousands of children piled on top of each other, sleeping under blankets and things like that, that's when it really solidifies it in America's mind that this is a crisis. This is big.
What the crisis is being a journalist and being treated like a terrorist.
Right.
You know, journalists are terrorists. I mean, it's called controversial journalism now, but I guess, you know, the government doesn't know that journalism's supposed to be controversial. That's the whole point. Sometimes you got to hop a fence. Sometimes you got to sneak by. But today we went through all the proper protocol. We did everything the right way. We announced our being there. We said we're press. We called ahead of time. And then we get there and they give us the runaround.
Right. And they try to make you, you know, well, you didn't go through the proper channels, and the proper channels is to get stonewalled. And
yeah.
They just want to be
able to tell you no. We called and they said, no, you need to call this number. And then the guy, Department of Homeland Security in Washington goes, no, you need to email this email. And I was like, we've already done that. No one's responding. We're doing what we're supposed to do, but you keep blocking us on every front.
Right.
You know, everything that we do, you're blocking us on. It's ridiculous.
And the fact of the matter is, they put out a press release saying they were going to be having a press conference there.
And then they act like it never happened.
You showed up.
America is just losing its mind right now. Our government's out of control.
Absolutely. Well,
and those kids are in there eating lobster, I bet. Hey, having fun playing soccer. Here I am getting bullied outside.
Right. Exactly.
An American citizen, retired Army. Come on.
Yeah, and that's the big issue for them, is they want to be able to spin this and only let America see the images that they want them to see, and only let them hear the president saying that he's going to be putting some $93 million into programs to fix this situation now. You know, so that's kind of the way they want to spin this. They don't want everyone to realize what a real debacle this has become. Thank you for once again getting detained by doing your job.
This time by Secret Service and Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah.
There for our protection.
They've got all your information.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. All right. Well, coming up after the break, President Obama is considering airstrikes on the very militants that his administration armed just 1 year ago.
Alex Jones here to break down some exciting developments in the area of research concerning supplemental iodine. It's nothing less than phenomenal. I began to get into iodine a few years ago because it was helping me and my family so much get healthy and detoxify. And I used some of the mainline iodine supplements and they upset my stomach and I had some issues with it. Until I discovered a product being developed by Dr. Group, who I was already interviewing as an expert on my radio show, and I began taking the product before he actually rolled it out. You now know it as Survival Shield True Nascent Iodine that your body can really absorb. Then, about a year ago, he said, listen, if you think this is powerful, I'm going to come out with rare earth, deep earth crystals that are incredibly powerful that no one else has as a source for their iodine from between 7,000 and 12,000 feet, literally drilled out of the ground. You put it on a hot plate, and it turns into the pure gas. No one else has 99.99% pure iodine. And the results that I personally have had have been life-changing. I was over 270 pounds. And with the iodine, exercise, and better diet, I have lost now more than 50 pounds total, and I'm continuing to lose the weight. I have more energy, my libido, all this crap came out of my skin. I believe our research is conclusive. This is the best iodine out there. And I know this for a fact. Nobody else has got iodine based on these pure crystals, ladies and gentlemen. This is innovating. This is trailblazing. And the best part is it helps fund Infowars.com, the radio show, the TV show, the whole media operation promoting true libertarian ideas. For a limited time, experience the ancient power of Survival Shield X2. Take advantage of this unprecedented 30% off Super Detox Special at InfoWarsLife.com.